alright, just dance, be okay. What to do? Just dance. What to do? Just dance. Okay. Dance, dance, dance. Just dance. Just dance. Why just dance? Because we are going to finish finally the stop offer today. Hopefully. I hope so. How many for human? 45 enough for. Yeah. Only I was by for 1 hour. Get a double line there because their prices are topping sharp due to Edania. Meaning that the most money I make a country right now is just your ass. Do we still have enough? Oh yeah. Pumpers I should probably check on my actual things. Wait. OBS. Music. Property. Party. There. I think it's an Audi, right? Not an Audi. Where the fuck did I place my dust? Not in Matska. It's not in Notvexia. Neither here. Not in Valencia. Not in Altinova. Oh, I haven't used that wall. Okay. Holy what? Where? Oh. I know how to read. Yeah, totally. To the ground. Boom, boom. What you gonna do? Okay. Time to write. Write the door, my friends. The door. Like it. Bum 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 bum. Let's go on Discord. Let's just check here a bit. So okay, what I got here thinking was a Kia. Oh. I can't wait to get my sub weapon, get it to pen, and then just grind also. I just want to try it. Boom boom. What you gonna do? Up, 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 up. Boom. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Like it, like it. You let me in, I like you. Come and take me by the hand, cause I wanna be your friend. How do? You let me in, I like you. Do. How do you do? Early day. Oh wait. Wait. Dance. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I should know. How do? You like me and I like you. Do? How do you do? How do you do? Ja, auch gedacht, wenn anybody von Stiege. Ui. Run, my horsey. Run. God fucking damn it. I hate Doom horses. Yeah, they're fast, but the fucking hell. This shit can't turn 4. Live stuff. What was used an hour ago? Empty, let's fucking go. Empty. My lucky spot is empty. Perfect. Da, 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 da. Spot. This. 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 Let's go turn this down a bit. Then we go here. Then we're killing countries. Why? Because country is a nice spot. It's somewhat underrated spot actually. You are something like a guardian. Yeah, sure, weakness is like our guardian deck here, that's like the best combination in terms of easy. I'm currently making like just in trash here, like between 900 and 20 million. And I'm still trying to figure out what the best timing for everything, yeah. But without echoes like 900 million, that's insanely good. I may should try in the next hour with echoes. Last time. Just to see if it's worth it. How do you do? Ah, come on. And always make sure to grab the white part here because it's plus 20 AP. That counts towards your total AP, but for some reason not towards the AP cap, I think. It's weird, like if you have it, you deal more damage than you should. No, I think it's because it's a spot mechanic. And some spots do have this, like for example, how Elvia had this back in the day with the Elvia weapon. Has, you never still exists. With the plus 20 AP that you get, they count towards your total AP. You can see top left in the corner with 1490. I thought my plus 20 AP buff up. But it's definitely, I think does not count because I'm over the cap. Like, you think it's, Factory is capped like, yeah, 1395. Like cap means, yeah. And those 20 over the cap shouldn't really make a difference normally, but really does here. I do think that there's it does not count towards the cap, you just get 20 war damage. Probably without any diminishing returns when you grab it. It's pretty nice. Oh, that was like small, let's put somebody spawned here. How do you get up on your face? Look at that, oh wow. And to be fair, I haven't gone home in months. I think they did a short while and it was really good. For the AP cap rework, yeah. What's mechanic here I got? Just, I don't know what else you have to do. You always basically have him just one in here, hit it, and then he falls down, so you get down attack damage, plus back attack damage. which is a lot of bonus damage. It just allows you to nuke him basically. Yep, missed that. Shit. Is he gonna go in one again if I don't? Okay. That kinda messed that up. What happens? Huh? They can back attack the spot, so I was thinking of using the back attack perfume 1 hour. I'm probably gonna do this when I get my sock offhand, because then I just have to tap naturally in this spot here. Oh shit, hello. You have to check because while soft offhand is more sheet AP, it is much less monster AP. Like base, it's 11 more AP, like sheet. Or 13, I think. Yeah, 13. 13 base AP. 13. English. The sovereign offhand weapon is 13 more sheet AP. So basically the one that is displayed. However, for that it uses 100 monster AP compared to the pen black stuff. So you basically need to reach these monster AP some levels in the soft offhand. I recommend this pen. I think you are at 90 then. From what I've seen on some links from chat. Maybe we can... Okay, nothing in World of Server chat. I just wanted to check if there's something. Sometimes if people just flexing their deck stuff. Or pens. Hey, easy. The buff again. In 2 seconds my shift is up. We're gonna use that on the next wave that spawns. Get more out of it. And more uptime means more trash. I think I'm a bit more quiet than usual. I just kinda need to focus here a bit more to get the decent trash. We get the combos and stuff. And yes, avocado is not hard, but getting decent back attacks here does speed up the how many waves you get. Okay, Guardian spawn here because I have to. I'm gonna check because they need that. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, double ult. Bam! Doesn't really do anything. I think the only. It's down for a few seconds. But I said off, get him to explode it and then just DPS him with back attack, down attack, bonus. Hey, demoing! Be my luck. Last hour I went without one and now I get one here. Streamer luck confirmed. To town, to town. Into Taiwan. I just stream it, it's so much more drop, it's insane. My luck is so weird in this goddamn game. Why do I not have a 1 in this spot? Something important. Not really. This is stream mine now and online. No. Ah, perfect. Really have to try to get more of the white areas for the AP buff. Ah shit! I messed up my cooldowns again. Yeah, you always have to make sure that this doesn't happen to you. Nothing else to defeat so bad, I swear to god. Back to the jungle, bitch! Yes. Ah. Oh, you're fucking kidding me, right? Can I pop that out and have I need? We have no open like this. God damn it, I hate it here. Oh wow! Ring of Cutlery Guardian. It's actually rarer than a fucking devil here. Like they dropped the normal ring of their area. It's so funny when you see the ring back here. Because you have the devil wing, you have a better drop. But I just like to see this. Oh. And after that we have to use our mage. Mate is basically so that we don't get overweight and slow from the weight. Oh. Nice. Perfect timing. And oh, yeah. Perfect. I feel like they move with this attack. Being able to move with this attack just means so much free damage. Like 3 repositions into back attacks is just great. Oh wow, perfectly. Let me move into this. Schultz. Okay, now I'm stuck. Dwarf stuck. Okay. Gone again. Just wish there would be a way to figure out how the weights spawn so I could prepare for it, but I still haven't figured it out. Ah, for example, deck here form, but I know how they spawn, how to position myself so I can just nuke the wave. Oh, not yet, a little bit. It's just spawn on over. In deck here form, where you position yourself like a certain way. Most of the enemies will always spawn with the back turn towards you, so you can easily get back attack damage. One-shot waves oftentimes too. But that's the orb. Yes. Perfect. Nice. Perfect. I was a bit scared that I would put the outside of it actually. But we weren't. GG fucking easy. GG easy. Perfect. I probably have to buy that adventure log train there one day. This is the one for the Dark Wolf access lord right now. This one here, I think they changed it to the... But I have the gamma for this. If that's the correct one. Remember Cody Book 1 just gives you the big and what's the other one? Griffin box, so the one that can drop up to basically can't drop Kaffers. The only access was. Ah, no, Kaffers Quant. I'm so fucking Kaffers filled right now. I need so many Kaffers stones for my soft offense doing like 13,000 I'm missing. Got enough money right now for 5k, so for 12. So yeah. It's just... The demo point is going down now, so... especially with how low they go. I have to tap that shit now. GG. Although it's just not worth it, like basically gumboing. Yeah, but it's not gonna be the best thing. Yeah, true, 5-6 off some money with that. Yes. Hey, another devil. We simply get 2 more? We simply get 2 more devils this hour? The next tick and we get 10 devils. We simply do that. Yeah? Simply do that. Right there. We're simply gonna... that could be a yep commander. Nice. Well, that one he just instantly runs and gets knocked down. That shit's so fucking good, I swear to God. Oh. 20 minutes over, I have to use my perfume again. Hello, Yepke is the common pronunciation name. How are you? But what if I get him in his hungry now? Interesting now. I kinda wouldn't know what to do. I'm also doing good. You know, enjoying some country grinding. Getting 2 devils in an hour as of right now. Really cool. Hope I get a bit more because I need silver. I messed up when I went for my second time Dexter and now I'm missing about 13k Kappa for my silver one. I am a very impatient player. Yeah, it's definitely a way. How much is it even right now? Oh, 74 billion. I won't mind when the average price was 80. Kinda biting myself in the ass for that right now because I overpaid. I should have like, yeah. I would have waited 2 days till today. I could have probably bought my Kappas too. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what means Christmas. And no, my goodie is right, like really no essence is spawning right now. Crystals in Tonglim and Golden Pick Cave. Which also makes me understand why, according to Gamov, it's still open after 7 hours. Normally, it's like goes in 2. Yesterday was open for I think 15 hours. On you, by the way. I'm like, holy hell. But yeah, like right now I'm just really trying to finish the last 13k here. Oh, today's Walk the Waters. And they're gonna commentate it again. Oh, because I love watching that, right? Honestly, on their official channel. Not a huge PvP fan, but Walk the Waters plus the Idana thing that we now get. I mean, in Idania. Which I think starts at 10 PM or 12 AM? We can basically become the king for the entire Idania region. Sounds super awesome. I literally said once I get my sovereign weapon and some decent cheat AP, I'm gonna start my PvP arc. Generally I'm not really a PvP fan, but not that far behind. Don't look cheap. And just getting an entire region for yourself where you can freely PvP, you get free money entrance, you get taxes for people grinding in money, you get an awesome crown and a carpet. That just sounds really cool. As much as I always like to complain about BDO and stuff, enhancing gear and all of that stuff, we get some really nice content when PA implements it. Like, I still say Land of the Monarch was really disappointing personally. With the spots and all of that. But story-wise I liked it. And Idania right now, like I haven't done it yet because I want to get to 350 beforehand. In terms of AP. But from what I've seen, it looks insanely good. And with the Idania stuff, I'm just like, yep, that's what I want to do. Probably gonna take me like a year, if not even more, to just become that good. Or maybe just a few months. Like I can hope myself in some all-team moments, but that's mostly just against other average players. I don't know what kind of people would await me for the Idana spot. But I just like the presentation and everything. Like every single week you can defend your throne in a 1v1, and every challenger has to win a 10-man free-for-all to basically be allowed to challenge you, which is so cool. Because it means if you're smart, you don't even have to fight in a 10-man free-for-all. You just wait till everybody else dies. Or the knife guy is pretty low, then you just swoop in, take the kill, and face the Idana in the 1v1. Then you just need to win a best of 5, but no, best of 3. And I really hope that it's not just between the people do for a short amount of time. But I'm really happy that PvPers do get some stuff right now. Like, I'm not a huge PvPer, sometimes do my Windows Solaire, my occasional open world PvP when I get alt seed. I don't really alt see myself. But I think it's pretty neat that they actually do stuff like this now for PvPers. Same as War of the Waters. War of the Waters is such a cool addition. I know that a lot of people don't really like it, but I think it looks pretty cool. I don't really do it because you need to set up the entire guild, I think. Like it's basically just a 200v200 guild war. I'm not really sure what I'm working on. I have to read up on it. I just know that it looks incredibly cool when I saw it. But yeah. Now my goal is just Sovereign, tap it to pen hopefully. Hit at 350 AP. And if I still have Quants over, I'm just gonna try and tap my Ring of Bell to Hex for the 351 AP and then see where I'm gonna go. My first idea was to sustain Rikita for the time being then. Because I'm 2 out of 3 for the telescope pieces. Got really lucky with it. Like, we don't have mates. But I got the pizza-like thing after 7 hours. The second one after 14 hours in Tangred. And then the Tangred piece after 25 hours of grinding there. The only thing I'm missing right now for the telescope is the DSR. That's a Rikita. This is the one that I'm missing. And I really want to get that. And I think with 351 AP I can comfortably grind DSR finally. Because right now when I'm grinding it, I'm just running between 2 packs of the month for Dark Seekers for like an hour and that's it. And I make like 16k at most, which is nothing. Especially not as a Awakening Guardian that should do some trash there. That's just like, personally I would say it's half a power spot. I guess you have to move between the 2 big Dark Seekers, but once you kill them more spawns and then event is also just stand still and kill everything. Yeah, because here right now I'm averaging like 30? Oh, yeah, 30. 25k trash. According to Gamov, the average is 22k. Which makes me really happy that I'm finally buff the Gamov average, because normally when I'm at the spot I'm like, okay, how much is Gamov average? Oh, 25k. I made 19. Something's not quite right. Either I messed up my rotation or I'm just way too low here. But yeah. Always get the white spot because it's 20 AP against Katri. Yeah, 25 minutes, doesn't even feel like that. I feel like I'm at already 33 minutes here. And I love it when the spot feels like you're not even here for a long time. For example, Tangred. I grind Tangred so much. Every single minute feels like 10 for me there right now. True, I don't have to go there anymore. Huh? It's only gears other than it, but yeah. Can't wait to finish the telescope, because one thing that I said is I'm gonna get my telescope before one of my games finishes its compass. And yeah. He still hasn't gotten his compass. Like, when we get still grinding this, I got it before him. And I'm 2 out of 3 for the telescope. I am so goddamn carried at sports. It's so like the fact that I'm 2 out of 3 in terms of telescope in 25 hours. It's just yeah. Oh yeah, but it's also gonna be the bonus. Next week, on Thursday, we get the treasure piece update. Which means that you can grind the treasure piece everywhere. Which is pretty awesome. This means you don't have to waste 500 hours at Panics anymore. You can now waste 500 hours at a spot you like, and that makes money. I mean, you don't have to sell like a bajillion silver on the market again anymore. Because, if I remember correctly, Raponos did the map for himself. It took him like 560 hours to get the merchant ring. And yes, he said that he has to sell 3 million silver worth of items on the marketplace to basically break even, in quotation marks, yeah? How much money he lost on grinding like the choir, heartaches and all that spots that make no money. Which is kinda nuts. But then it's also the thing, like, sure, the merchant ring is a novelty item, you don't really need it. Yes, the 5% tax cut is insanely nice. Like, don't think that anybody will deny that. 25% less taxes is bad. But that is more of a novelty item. This is 5% taxes. It's not that noticeable if you're not somebody that grinds a lot, or does a lot of life skill. Or if you're more like the average player, I'd say that it grinds a bit every week. It's not that noticeable, 5%. But yeah, if you grind like I do, like 4 or 5 hours a day, then it's noticeable. How much money the merchant ring saves you, taxes. But it's just insane how much money lost it is to grind for it. Which is why I'm not doing it anymore. Like, I'm always pressing escape. I don't know why. Because I don't know my storage for this. This what I got is the Grooved Merchant Ring piece. It's the only one. Then I went after the comedy deck here at Force 1. Just wanted to try it, see how many demos I could get. That was pretty unlucky, and the spot isn't that much money for me. Stuff right now, so I'm gonna wait. The Guardian buffs also hit probably live server next week. And try it with more AP and buff. There's one thing I'm gonna see if definitely once the Guardian buff hit next week. Both for Suck and Ava. But Awakening gets the bigger buffs. That certain spots for Awakening are going to be incredible money. Like, I am not even kidding here. Getting like 1000% more damage on some skills is ridiculous. Well, I think that PRs knows what they're doing when it comes to PvE balance. Okay, that's a joke, which is like S tier for like multiple years, be it Awakening or Succession. But yeah, kinda happy that PS currently more on a buff, we don't know, pretty sure which gets some nerf. I think it's like overall a 5% nerf. But this is also just to bring Succession and other in line. Because what PA basically wants to do is, if they want to have like the high APM, high skill classes be rewarded with more trash, but I don't want to have it as of right now, where for example if you make a Succession which you're good at it, you make like twice the trash, it's over accelerated deeply, but Succession which can like make 5-6k more trash at some spots than any other class, and look at how strong it is. I mean, I'm happy that PA is saying, okay, you know what? We don't want to nerf a lot of classes, so what we're going to do is everyone sandwiched down a step and then see from there. Because nothing else really get nerfed. I think some hammer nerfs got. We have to look up the actuals on Thursday then. Because right now I've only seen the weirdly translated collapse one. I don't know if there's a one right now. But yeah, it's pretty nice to see what PS really trying to do. But those are not PvP buff. Huh? They are all PvE buff. Because PA really is just thinking like, hey, we can't just really have stuff like Witch being S tier, Awakening, Sage being S tier. And then even still like in that F you still have insane variancy in terms of trash made. Because even if you know the Awakening, which is by basically being on choices tier is being rated the third best class, I think there's still like a 12% difference in terms of trash between what it sucked and Awakening makes. And Suck makes more, which is insane. Oh, YouTube. And I really think that EA is doing good with the changes as of right now. So I'm especially happy for the Avak buff, because this means the discrepancy in terms of Succession and Awakening and Circus Force is gonna be quite lower. Because one problem that Awakening has is, as you can probably see, it has really big AoEs, but I'm kinda slow with the animation, despite having attack speed buff and all of that. And Zack has a bonus, a lot of ability, a lot of fast attacks. Ah, damn it. Which I think is gonna probably put the discrepancy between Zack and Awakening on certain spot lower. The only thing that I see, but after this is probably PA's intended balancing, is that the discrepancy of Awakening and Zack, Guardian in that tier becomes bigger. Like in certain spots, you will probably make the same as a Zack Guardian. If you both equal skill level, I no longer have like a big difference, or like 2 to 3k trash. But what I see is that in that tier, Awakening Guardian is going to be much better. And not generally every tower spell. Because basically the bonus that you have with this class is really big, strong hitting AoEs. Like I scanned here and then basically hit half the fucking arena. And Succession doesn't have that big of AoEs. Yes, their shift Q is also pretty big, but you don't really have something like this. It's half the arena. I'm also gonna look forward to how PA is gonna handle that, but I think that this is probably intended. But if Awakening did one thing always good, it was just being the Queen of Power. Even back when Stars and Pillars was still decent money. If you saw a class there, it was definitely the Avak Guardian. Daily tanky, really good AoEs could basically stop the people, stop the trash mob from getting really big debuff. Because if you ever did stuff and Pillar, you know that the ranged mob get a really strong AP buff over time. I think it's like up to 150 to 100% damage that they deal. Good. Nowadays with the gear that we have, those still no damage. Back in the days, they could one-shot you if you got back attacked. And Stars and Pillars, and yeah. Which class was really good at that? To stopping them, yeah. Avak Guardian. still think that they should have made Stars and Pillar deck here spot. Like, Starland is so cool, I really love that spot, schematically. How it works, the enemies and all of that. I said that it always was a bad spawn, you know. Like, the only redeem I expected that Starland had back in the day for being a 260 spot was this stuff. And that was basically it. Yeah. I think even nowadays, if you do Stars and Pillar, or use Circle Grind, you can do like 2 or 3 models depending how much AP you have. You just don't make more than 400 million in trash. Starland is so... And then this does also no money anymore, really. Oh, they're dropping him twice. I get it. Like, P8 doesn't really want you to use... this does. Which is why they basically say, hey, if you want to do any Idania bot, you cannot use this stuff, you cannot use Vaha. You need to use Kawarat accessoires. I get it. It's also easier to have streamlined gear. Even when I'm thinking that yeah, you have an interior model was just saying, okay, you know what? Here's Idania. Here is the entire deck armor. And then when the majority of players have that, you're gonna say, okay, here's the entirely new gear set that we have, or gear sets probably, and then just go from there. Because I think that PA is planning a gear reset, because I just don't know, how do you call it, how to continue with the current set. Like basically, yes, we have cover that, but you go to deck. Then you go soft, you go to deck. Then you go with Dania to deck, but it takes a lot of time. You don't really have any build variety anymore because Dania is just, it's just that. I don't even think you have different builds and stuff. I think it's literally just that the Dania versions have more evasion than DR. But for that the armor and armor compensate, if I remember correctly. Oh, I have to read up on that again now. Most of what I know is just from hearing from guildies, from streamers. But the gear reset thing doesn't even sound that far-fetched, if you think about it. Like if PS streamlines everything, you can just easily say, okay, now we have armors at X, Y, Z. And that's... You know what I generally like is if you have multiple choice of gear. I have nothing against being able to use, you know, like this stuff. I don't mind having one of this stuff if I can do it. The problem just is, if you want this stuff, you drop the crystals and your cover stuff. And that's not really worth it because that AP, especially once you go to Idania, which is either, I think, what was the first crystal? I think 5 monster AP and 4 15 Idania? It was one of those two. It was either 5 monster or 15 Idania or 20 Idania. Yeah. I just saw the highest is 75 Idania damage, 15 monster damage. I haven't really looked at them because I'm not there yet. I don't even know what the ore means, basically. If you can really choose it or you have to put it on crafting it. It just shows that PA basically has a plan. And I think the plan is either that they go and give us more armor variety and not just got evasion VR because potentially this is VR for PvE. Evasion isn't really that needed in PvE or just in PvE. But I feel like that especially now that we also get the stones in Idania that are either or. Oh, no, no, not either or. That's one. Just of words. You say, oh hey, I'm gonna take 15 deck kill damage, either 15 enemy damage or I take 5 monster damage. Which is pretty cool. Now I hope that they basically build up on that and just say, okay, you know what? They only have 2.0. No, yeah, Daniel 2.0 basically the second part. And just go 2.0. Or Daniel part 2. Then part 2 comes out and then you have like, okay, here's a second armor set that you can't really switch between. I don't want to, or just buy a new gem and then switch between, but I don't want to see them having to craft that shit again. For example, that one has like, why not? Boss damage. Or whatever if you want to. I'm not really a designer, I can just say what I think. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Pierre just goes in this like, yo, so for Daniel 2.0 we have like here's up your reset plan, here's armor pieces that say reset is the Daniel damage, or you going for this armor set which is monster damage, or you going for this armor set which is split damage. And for example say there's a monster damage set. It is basically for the older regions, for not Dania. Which you can understand better. Only vanilla hope is that they don't go with gear that gives you additional damage. This is something some other Korean games do, where you basically where you get armor and then you have additional damage bits. For example, say the dungeon or spot has a cap of like 5,000. Oh yeah, but with this gear piece you can get HP up to 5,500 scale. Just hope that this isn't the idea. But yeah, I would actually love it if they go with the gear reset. These are hard or soft reset. And then just build so that we have more variety. And I don't want to see be knocked in behind insane gold things or other stuff. Why not just allow us to craft them like 3 times every armor piece one? And you can free the switch. But I think the gold thing switch will only be what people prefer, because maybe to enhance the other 2 sets then whatever they. I think go with 3 sets, which 3 sets would be pretty perfect. Not too much, it's not too little. It's just me yapping. But I would like, But if I'm gonna be honest, the gear that I basically want is completely different weapons. Like, I don't really care about the armor. What I care about is the accessories and weapons in all honesty. Because, and that's probably gonna sound super weird, I think the PA could do much more with just the weapons and accessories. But first of all, they would have to rework the crystal system. Because the current crystal system removed it. Yeah. What I want to see is crystals removed, reforged stones. Reforged stones are fucking golden. They can't be destroyed, I think, unless you're red karma. You never have to worry about it. Because what is super unfun is like, you lag, you lose a fucking 2-bit crystal that is putting in the market. And you neither can craft it, nor do you have one on the top. You're like, thank you. Set of fidget. What I think is a trick to give up. Basically, either keep the cool crystals that we have, make them all unbreakable. Therefore, crystal is still quite cheap. The ones had the ones was really forked when you bought a lot of crystals. So made a cheap bet. And yeah. Did they give us more reforged stones? Oder reforged stones for accessoire, armor, all of that? Then we just see where we go from there. And I easily see a world where people would really have more healthy relationship with BDO if Christmas is over to school. Sure, the enhancement is still also a big vibe for a lot of people. It's really like, I think, what is it, like a 450 stack or 420 stack is like 1% on a fucking stack sovereign. You need like 300 kitties. And like trillions of ones in terms of money. Yeah. That doesn't feel good. You basically enhance because you can negative. 1 point. You don't even need the gear cap. I think you get everything to Oct. Huh? Or even just your weapons to Sep. And then everything else to Oct. You basically are set for a few months. Not even years. I just think if we had more meaningful upgrades, basically, there would be a better relationship for a lot of people once again. But my big gripe is just, for example, I really dislike the way the Sovereign offense is handled. Sovereign offense is cool. But I really hate that it 2 pen black stuff does the 20k cover flow. Compared to just 2 pen black stuff for Sovereign main hand and Sovereign offhand. Sovereign awakening. Like you automatically, like you have, if you go from scratch, guess what we have? We have 2 free pen black stuff, I think. Right now, correct? 2 or is it 3? And now that I think there's 1 pen black stuff still available on the new account, so that's 1 pen. Then I think 2 pens. 1 from the challenge. 1 from Fuga Receive. Oh, it's top 1 main or offensive weakness. Awakening, God. That is basically what you get. You get tap main hand, for example. Let's say the awakening, you get tap main hand and the soft awakening button. So then, if you don't want to tap the 2 pen black stuff, if you just go to 74 billion right now, or this is the average, you look at 150 billion in 2 pen black stuff in terms of silver, which already have a lot. Like 150 billion. And then look at another currently 60 billion roughly, or 50 billion, the could cover between 50 and 60 billion of the copper. That's 210 billion silver you need. From scratch, by the way, if you're a new player. I think there's a 10 billion silver support, which is like, I am sorry. Or the 100 billion. I have to look at the one here. 100 players. So it was either 100 or 10 billion. And if you use those 100 billion support for new players, what is like? Oh, hi Apollon. What is it? 10 billion silver. 10 billion silver is nothing. That is 5k half off basically. If I think about it as a new player, 210 billion I grabbed the, let's say you grab the 10 billion from the support package, that's 200 billion you need to find somewhere. So how do you get 200 billion? Grinding? Yes, definitely. Grinding, one of the best things. Life skilling? Depending if you want to do okay, fishing and all that stuff. And guild boss. Guild boss is 50 minutes a day. If you do it correctly, you can do 2. Meaning you make 3 billion a day. Just in guild bosses, that times 30, 90 billion a month. So, if I get it of guild bosses, you do it twice a day, it's 90 billion in a month. So, 90 billion, plus the 10 billion from the support, it's 100 billion that you get in 1 month. Now you need to find another 100 billion. So, you can either do guild bosses again for 1 month. Huh? Yeah. Then you're at 190 billion. That's whatever you grind will probably do in those 2 months. But I think this isn't good. Like, I don't think that this is a good way to play the game. Because I forget that I have a Gady right now. I started the game 4 months ago. He's currently on, I think, he has more design, huh? Like, I think both on, like, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. I think he's not on the necklace, so 9. I think a 7 main hand, 10 other, and a 10 or 6 sword. Yeah, I was grinding 12 hours a day. Just to get to that gear in 4 months. Sure, I don't think he did gear bosses and all, but think about it. 4 months, 12 hours a day of grinding. To basically, I mean, from scratch, yeah? To reach current endgame gear effectively. That unironically is what I call not healthy. Like, if you have to grind 12 hours a day to catch basically up in gear despite a lot of reasons like that. Sure, I will say, there's no better time to be a new player in BDO than right now. A lot of free stuff, huh? And if you look at it, you have the mentor. Let me get out of Katri. Let me get back to Medaya first. Then I talk about this because I also have to drink something, so it's much easier for me. If I'm out of Katri, I can just turn on auto one and then I can talk about this a bit easier. Yes, right now, if you are new to BDO, you want to start it, start it. Right now is the best fucking time. Unironically, we have Vidania. There's a lot of free stuff. So, yes, basically right now. I'm just gonna drink something and then I'm gonna talk about it. Gonna open the event window. So. We actually have more. So, yeah, you have the tab Lexer that you can get 1 off. That's the pen. Just from playing the game, just from I think reaching 61 and doing the main quest plus Magnus. Pretty awesome. Pretty good for new players. Really insanely awesome. You get a pen boss gear from season. Really awesome. You get from Magnus a boss gear. Meaning getting to Full God is super easy right now. You get a Dream Horse, a Mythical Horse, basically tier 9, tier 10. New returner login rewards. Pretty cool, don't really care about it personally. Mentor and Mentee. 6,000 crowns just for playing the game, just for learning the game basically. Plus the free outfits, which is really good because it's XP bonus, death penalty, reducing all of that. Plus the 200 stack for the fucking game. For gambling 10 billion silver, insanely good to be honest. I said 10 billion silver, that is, for a new player that is a lot. A free Gamma farm. Like, I know people that play this game for years. They have never dropped Gamma farm. Because that shit is insanely rare. Gut, das Pulse is just fucking pay to win. Login bonus. I mean, if I just look at the cool login bonuses, you could probably still catch up on, especially on a special one, What is it? Yeah. You can get this. Just play on the weekends, that you missed out basically. If you play weekends, that's always 2. So if you log on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 21 days. If you play 1 hour on a weekend, meaning from 21 days you go down to 10.5 days effectively. Heidelball you sadly won't reach anymore. You could, like, if you start today, you get to this. Loyalist, still doable all. Especially the Dr. Shikatu and what do you get this time? Then we have the Seal, we have Black Spool, we work with just pretty good for having new players. Making boss over. So they can get mems for free. Dania symbols. Oh yeah. Doing Dania symbols. I am done with it basically. Now I just need to get the Quanstone. I may have grinded a bit. What else? No, rewards here. Don't even know if new players can get something from here because there's no current event going on. Jewel of Power event when it's running. Cheat cups for new players on their wizards if they want to go that route. I would say Aturaxium pretty cool. Plus here, I know they are not that great. I know that, I will say that. However, for a single week of Aturaxium, you get basically 8 free attempts for let me just look, from 3 to do. Yeah, like from this to this you get 8 free attempts just for doing atom ones. That is pretty awesome. I would do this, and I want to see. And then you get this set, yeah, so just family exchange, but again, another 8 attempts for just a few weeks of Darkroot. That is, I will not lie, that is pretty good. And that is insanely good for new players. As I said, Dania, if you're grinding, if you're logging in, Quants, fail 6, it's super good what you get right now. It was never easier to get into BDO, Oh, I must say, playing BDO as a main game is still pretty hard for a lot of people because the game just needs a lot of time. Like, I think that they should probably look into that too a bit. Not too much because only still part of this we talk about. But I still think that they should probably find a way for people to not have to sit here for an hour. Yes, you can also just grind half an hour, log off, take a break, go outside, come back, do how because buff down 1 if you're logged off. But then there's also the placebo effect of shit. I took a break, not all my luck is gone. You're like, oh hey, half an hour is done, I'm going to take a break, and you drop, what, why not 2 devils back to back? And you're like, shit, now I got some luck. What if I stop now and lose then? This is also always my backup plan. Always in the back of my head, basically. Yo, 65, let's fucking go. Ra. What is do a 70? Ouch. You deserved for being greedy. Okay, like I said, they're really dropping in price, it's not really perfect. And yeah, but now what I need is Kaffa, these. I just hope that they go lower in price. Like, they're kinda like they're dropping here, now they're going back up again. I kinda hate it. I'm sure people still want to enhance their stuff, which means people buy module stones, they buy Kaffas, 10 Kaffas. If I would buy now, I would basically lose money.
Trade should be made with careful consideration. Make it a habit
Awesome.
to look thoroughly.
How many do you want? You just have to think what you want to do, basically, yeah? What I always do in this game is I always think what is the version I enjoy the most, yeah? It sounds dumb, but for example, do I just want to make them? Do I just want to make money? Do I just want to say, okay, good, I'm gonna grind, I'm gonna make a billion each hour, and just buy it? Or do I say, okay, I can stand a country, I can make like, all in all, 100 covers an hour, plus 1 billion, and just do this, because then I can say, okay, good. Every 10 hours, where I can buy 5k, I get 1k plus, get 6k plus, meaning I basically lose an entire hour. But now I'm at 7,211. If I buy the 5k, I'm at 12,211. Then I just need 8k. It would be another 10 billion effectively, yeah? And I don't really want to go and buy just 10 billion, 10 billion, 10 billion, 10 billion right now, huh? Because at one point you also kinda just falling asleep. Just constantly going back, buying, going back, buying, go back, buy, go back, buy, go back, buy. Huh? One part is just like, what am I doing? Because one thing that you also have to always keep in mind is how you... It sounds so dumb, but I really want to say it like this. How it affects you mentally. Because if you say, okay, yeah, I feel much better if I can see like getting every 10 billion to 5k cover, and just buying the 40 billion that you need, and finish at this way, like, I think, get 10 billion, buy 5k, get 10 billion, buy 5k, do this 4 times, you got your 20 billion, then make it sovereign. However, for me personally, that is annoying, like, because I feel like I'm never making money, I just feel like I'm always losing money. What I basically like to do is, like I said, I just like grind, get covers, and then just either buy when I feel like I'm not making progress in my covers journey right now. When I say, yeah, I have money, I can just spend it. Because first, if I would now spend my money on the covers, I feel like I'm losing. They're currently going up in price again. All of that. Summertime, sadness. And one thing that I want to tell you is, please, do not, for the love of God, because I've fucking seen people actually fucking say that. Do not fall for this scam. Do not go and be like, yes, I'm just going to grind myself. No, you're not. You get 60 for doing the main quest. Pick 0. On average an hour, you get 10. 10 an hour. You need 1,000. Yeah? That's 100 goddamn hours. Yes, of course. I will say, oh, but you have to grind 40. Yes, I am grinding 40 hours of the goddamn covers to buy them. But 40? It's less than 100. Like, sure, it could be an hour, we get like 20. Probably of the primordial fragment. But if I just look at it and see like people dropping 10 an hour, yeah, but I'm like, that's not worth it. Like 10 an hour, that just feels like a scam. Considering scam, I still have like, yeah. That just feels like a scam. Like finding 100 hours for like a gear upgrade just feels like, yes, you will do this at one point. Either way, because you just won't. You just have to enhance, but I think grinding towards enhance goal is better than sitting here and be like, boy, And I've run at this spot 500 hours. And then you look at it and you're like, I'm not even close. And like I said, this is for level with 100 hours, huh? Like, if you get hours where you don't run, I've seen people don't literally run for like 2 hours. They could go up. Now imagine you grind the Furion castle for like 100 hours and you get none. Or you get very little of the PvPs. That is not good. Huh? So I would say just go grind a spot for 40 hours that you enjoy. Or spots, multiple. That's one thing that I will say. Due to the combat update, we have a lot of variety nowadays in spots. Like for example, I was 25 hours in Hungary to get my damn second 10 black stars. Why? Because I knew that the hunger would sell. Did I enjoy those 25 hours? No. I enjoyed probably 10 of those. The last 50 just felt like a fucking chore because of the money that I need. That was something that I will tell you is set yourself goals, especially BDO because BDO is a marathon. That game this is not a sprint. Don't try too much. Enjoy it. Take your time. Do whatever you want. Take a break. That is the bonus of this linear gift. You just take a break. And take a break to say, okay, I'm not going to play for it. That is pretty cool. And especially now with multiple spots that you can grind, much more variety in the spots, you can actually grind quite a lot. For example, I said, oh boy, I don't want to do another 25 hours of Tango. What did I do? I went to take care forward. To take care forward for 5 hours. Got some nice trash there. Then I was like, okay, I don't enjoy take care forward right now. On the country. If I say, oh boy, I'm going out from country, I don't enjoy country right now. What am I gonna go? Probably another spot. Maybe I just go do take the edge post again, just for the fun of it. And I think this is pretty great right now. Like the combat update, personally, a lot of people hated it. Because they couldn't really carry this. So I have to say, really great update. Really great update. I really enjoyed it. Because I can go multiple stuff. I can go Tangle, I can go DSR, I can go Kadri, I can go I don't want to have any spots. I can go to Edge Fall, deck here, which I could never do before because you take attack damage from the monsters there. Pretty cool. I can go to Pick it despite me not having the required sets for it. Overall. I'm not gonna make a lot of money there, but I can just do it. And I think that's pretty cool. Just having the variety nowadays compared to basically in the old world, it's been like, yeah, I can't do this at all. You go there and be like, fuck, I'm making no money. Yeah. This thing I've over 200 hours, not even more in maybe 300 already. And take it forward. Why? The one part I couldn't grind anywhere to take it forward before the combat update. It was just the best spot for me in terms of money and everything. And one part you just like, I wanna be here, I wanna go somewhere else. Obviously can't go anywhere, could go anywhere else before the update. I showed them in history, the history for like 60 hours. Not 60 or 35 hours, sorry. Got my compass, was happy with that. Started to teach my guildies with it. Charlotte to buy it, still doesn't have his compass. Both not gonna get the compass before I fucking finish my telescope. I'm gonna call that. Like my fucking like my guild leader is not gonna get the compass before I finish the telescope. Like, is he even online? Bo isn't even online. It's Sunday. Okay, I get some people have a point with that, but it's like, God, I'm so long in History or Akman. I'm like, how much you got? I mean, yes, he grinds a lot, but he doesn't win a lot. Or he's just doing whatever fucking bad rotation. Sure, I just used the gear history because I got the piece at my first hour. People hate me for this. I mean, some really still hate me for this. Because I was like, yo, can somebody help me to get to history? Never was there. I've just been playing this game for like almost 10 years by now. Well, really helped me get there. I was like, okay, cool, money realm. Okay, gets history stop. Cheer. Okay, awesome. Hobbeedle has gotten upgraded compass pass from Elfen. I was like, okay, Elfen compass piece. And I got more gear, got my deck gear lantern, my deck gear history, and then I just was sitting there for like 30 hours, 35 hours for the bottom piece. Well, now the compass took me 60 hours. Yeah. And then, like I said, with the telescope, 2 pizza pieces, 1 tongue piece, and 1 needed DSR piece. I was 25 hours of grinding. Some people never struggle. Okay, I do struggle with one thing. That's enhancing. I, for the love of God, cannot enhance. Most of the time I just fucking hit shit. Which is kinda insane. In all honesty. But for that, my drop luck is pretty good. At least our last hour with 2 devil wings. Because I got 2 devil wings, that's all I'm probably shouldn't want to get a limo this hour. I don't know, just feel it. This opens after I get decent devils, I'm always gonna get a limbo. That was also at Tangwood when I got like 3 to 4 essences in my last hour, if not even more. I knew the next hour was gonna be a limbo hour and I got one. Could actually happen this hour too because I got 2 devils last hour. Before that hour I got another one. No wait, the hour before I went why? Yeah, I had I had an hour, like a grind just went yesterday again. I had an hour with 1 devil, another hour with 1 devil, a Y hour, then I started streaming, got 2 devils, yeah, that should be a limbo hour. Not gonna lie. This should be a limbo hour. Bad but I'm perfectly good at it. 6 in the air, and off the smell of it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but strings and whips excite me. Yeah. Oh, Velop here. I forgot the Velix. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. Okay, I'm I don't really care about that anymore. Huh. I got my bad part. I bought it. I am so far glad I just got to like 17 billion. Instantly bought the bad part on the Sunday. I got it. You are at full price. No other. You are left the point. Bam, got it. Up the well. It feels so fucking good to just have finally something. But I always had like money in BDO, I was blinded. But I never bought something like this. Like I never really bought a belt saddle. Even when I was sitting at like 20 billion or so at one point, I just never bought a belt saddle. I was just like gamma. Gamble. And I'm just buying the belts at Gamma part, Never really did that, and that's it. Yeah, awesome. You know. It felt good to get them, to be honest. But really good to just get them. I can't really say how much I'm happy that I finally stopped being against the gambling quite a lot. Need to stop doing this. But I'm not just what happy my character in here anymore. Because I was one of those. I regret it. Yeah, like if I think back on my BDO time, I regret having been a pen with that. Like, what does it mean? Basically, every single week when I got back to Tet Gear, I WhatsApped my entire fucking Tet Gear and hoped to get a pen. And I did this every single week. I lost so much silver, so much quant, so much physics, so much patience with the game. And I'm happy that I'm not no longer doing that really. Cool, I still have my old Ted Dexter that I sometimes click. I'm like, boy, I really need them, I really want to again, but I just go and pick my Ted Dexter that I have in my storage. Oh wait, it's not Ted, it's 3 Dexter. And try to get it to 10. That's like, okay, good. Only thing I need is memory fragment. So I'm not gonna con that. And it's not something that I can lose. I have a pen Dexter main hand already, so it's just for Sovereign. Right. So yeah. Basically something that I'm gonna keep having nowadays. Just so that I don't get the idea to just WhatsApp my cover that or whatever. Yeah, I didn't ask if Media saw the video or did I make fun. Maya ho. Sorry if I'm talking a bit less right now, I'm just focusing on the other, despite thinking a lot of what I saw about. For road, I'm just not used to talking this right now. It's obviously just going to be a bit more quiet right now. But if we get questions, it gets the last thing and I will answer them to my best capabilities when it comes to video. I'm just gonna must my voice a bit and just focus on grinding for like 5-10 minutes. And then I have to report. And that's just really my voice a bit of what it's so good. I really need to be more so that I talk more. God, it's actually insane how hard it goes into my voice. Like I'm not even changing my voice, you know, like I'm just talking like I normally do, but I'm just not used to talking so much. And I'm a fucking yapper, yeah, like I fucking love to yep, that's good, you know? So I got to add the difference between yapping on stream and yapping with somebody, like a friend or so. I could yap with anybody in voice chat for like 2-3 hours. My throat doesn't hurt as much as when I'm streaming. Maybe it's also because I'm not drinking that much, to be honest, yeah. Because when I'm grinding for like 1 hour, I'm never drinking anything. It's just way too risky personally. Yeah. I don't want to die. Shit. Stunned. Let's go. About 42 minutes. See what we get. Forget to record my last hour. I have to check what I got on Twitch then. But I wanted to kind of start noting down my stuff on Gamma so that I can just have a command for it. Because, hey, stream, how much money do you make? And I can just go. Yeah. I need to clean up my blind tracker for that. There's hours that I never really know, that I never really added up. It's insane body and shitty. I never need to get into the habit of just... Yep. Hour done. Go to storage. Get crash. And then to Gamma. Send. Sure, using Gamma can also kinda demotivate you a bit, so I wouldn't use Gamma for the like one thing that I would do is if you're new to the game and you're not really an Excel sheet user, spreadsheet user, use Gamma to track your hours, but don't look at the global grind stats. Like don't look for other people. That can be a bit demotivating as a new player. However, what the Gamma can really do is, for example, if you look on your hours, let's say you grind 10 out of 40, and you slowly see your trash go up. So let's say your first hour, what do we take? Let's say your first hour is 10k trash. What we do, whatever. I'm just throwing some shit out, you know. I'm just making some tips. Then you make 10k. The second hour is 9.8k. Happens sometimes you just aren't really paying attention, you lost application. Third hour is 10.2k. Fourth hour is 5. Fifth is like 9,600 or so because you messed up and so. No, but generally, what you will see is, despite you sometimes having off hour, this is something that you always have to accept. You're not always at your A game, you're not always perfect. Like even I took such a my combos, yeah, so I don't. I have BF up, I'm not using. Probably had it up for quite a few seconds ago. I'm just not using it. Meaning I wasted PS, meaning I wasted PS storage. Happens. And that's something. This is not a tip that just costs me trash. But I think that using Gamma for any Excel sheet, spreadsheet that you can online where you can track your trash for BDO helps you overall if you do not compare yourself to others, but only to yourself. Huh? This is for example me. Like this is for example mine. Like in forward I was always like, okay, average says 21k. Weird. I did 19k. Combat rework happened, I was a little bit below the average. Then I just changed some stuff with the Guardian stuff, a bit more. Made some crystals here and there. Changed some consumables. Wow! No, about the average. But also, just because I started to learn spot. So it's a power spot. Not really much you need to interpretation, but I just learned when to use which skill. At what time, how the monsters spawn, when the monsters spawn, for example. This like at one point you just notice that your forward if you stand in certain positions, depending which deck your spot you use. Monsters will most likely just spawn with the back towards you. So you notice that, you start to recognize it, you stand there and then you just get some back attack. A lot of damage because one shot an entire wave, which we have DSR plus your consumables. Then you see your money just rise. Good, the kids are kept. They can't spawn more than the game take a loss them, I think. I guess spots can only spawn and wait every 10 seconds when the conditions are met. Moving forward is if one I heal is alive, new wave can spawn. I forget everything. Awaited waves are one shots. Yeah, literally one shots and I literally notice that for like up to 5 seconds sometimes nothing spawns whatsoever. It is solely because the fighting game can't. Because it's a minimum of 10 seconds. Us here something, huh? Yeah, if I can do it correct. You can see there's just like mid time of this. Nothing being enough. Alive. Or no. 1 7. I begin to just kill 2 attack. Because I was above the time that the game needs to. Or above below the time the game other gets to spawn. For example, deck here history had this before the rework, where as other guardian you could unironically because a lot of the enemies just spawn really well for you. All it comes up, always step back towards you, just one shot with. Meaning if you were well and the last was 7% of you really geared, you actively could not use perfume and your hit here because you would unironically waste the AP for it because you would just one shot away. But it was before the combat rework, and I think because if you counted this up, I think it was up to an entire perfume, like 20 minutes, that you're hitting dead air. Well, it was like 15 or it was a decent amount of dead air it made. So that using a perfume was actually not advised because you would just throw money away. It's kind of funny if you think about it. You feel so fast that actually using idle failed to feel faster is a money loss. Yeah, too much. It's my favorite pack from that. But yeah, nowadays you can't really have this unless you are at the gear spots. And you build correctly. For example, in spawn mode you can use back attack damage to affect how the enemies spawn. A lot of people will always tell you back attack is only works in certain spots. Why does it only work in certain spots? Simple. Some enemies do not have animation lock. For example, Tactic fighters are like berserkers, so if they use certain attacks, they can't turn them on. But on some spot you have opponents that constantly turn with you. Meaning you can't effectively back attack them, because you will never hit their back. Yeah, but the black mage, you know, or we can fireball, he can't turn around. He's locked to where he wants to fall at. Meaning if we get behind him, I can easily get back attack damage. The back attack at Katri is not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad either. But you always have to remind yourself of another thing. Okay, is it worth to go with back attack damage? Is it worth to go... Or for example, can I knock the enemies down here? So it's maybe down attack damage worth. Because very rarely, some mobs in the get forward can be knocked down too. So you can get back attack plus down attack damage. But this is like the worst of the worst bash, just ice in one skill either way, yeah. But, no? Yeah. But we always have to keep that in mind too. Yeah, this is like the type of flash technique for a while now. And I'm actually gonna have to check how much cut we killed today. With the deadline P because I'm interested in that. I did somewhat finish the last combat mission kinda by myself. Unfortunately can't be wide. Unfortunately it's too little. For like 25k trash. This being the second hour. Oh, I changed characters, yeah. Changed characters before I think that resets it, but I'm not really sure. Well, hey, that's nice. Demon. Ah, combat psychiatric commander? No limbo. Yeah, but 50 covers so far. That's pretty cool. And decent amount of trash, so yeah. And 88 death. 5 plus with 1 Kafra. Yeah. Actually hit 100 again, so. Yeah, 1389 is without CFR. So why am I not at 1400 overall DPS top left and I'm like, oh yeah. Don't have flexible rejective. Often pretty funny to forget that DPS are 30 AP. After I had to explain the guild member yesterday why it's even if you're capped, it's worth to use BSR. Yeah. Because he thought, oh, but you're capped, you can't use the AP and then like, crit damage, attack speed. Even if you're capped, use the BSR. Especially attack speed is a really good set in this game. Sure, depending on the class, it can kind of fuck up your combo. Guess cooldowns not scale with attack speed. But it's kind of fun. Not here for your entertainment. Wow, what? I was in no rope games in video. That is pretty awesome. I just checked my OBS stream stats. In terms of, did anything happen? Because they're just telling me that my license is unstable again because the bitrate is weird. Like if there's anything going wrong because you're not disconnecting or so. Oh, by the way, did anybody notice the or hear of the drama recently of BDO? And apparently a few of the higher viewed streamers review body. Yeah, apparently our resident bot guy played detective and found some hints. Because I woke up and just saw, oh my god, top BDO streamers viewboarding, and I was like, oh, what's going on here? That's all. Oh, that was good drama. I always say I don't like drama, but when I fucking say I don't like drama, I mean I don't like drama involved. If anybody else has drama, give me popcorn, and I will watch it unfold like a... What is it in English? What do you call this? Is it a washing machine? It's that a thing? You know, like back in the days when you just had people in villages that just looked out the windows everywhere. Just live through the drama. I forgot what I was called. But yeah. I just love watching drama with other people. It's just always so funny. Give me popcorn, really, or completely, and I will just sit there and be like, yeah, that's awesome. I love it. Just don't involve me. You're talking about it. I don't fucking like watching it. Now it's always so fun. Huh? Especially the review about drama. And then it's really there's always something on Twitch, yeah. But in the end, everyone is just the bot. Huh? Everyone's just a warm-up. Okay, so far, studio. Oh, yeah, that's a good banger. That's a good banger. Oh, that's developing in song requests, so yo. I don't know if it's hearable because sometimes this OBS doesn't like to play on Twitch. If you can hear music in the background and you want to hear any request, I do not mind going on your music account QSC. I thought about making this just a point video. But I don't know how much points. I wish I could sing. Like, not sing. I wish I could confidently sing. I don't have to quiet. So I liked it to Daniel since I'm not Kapwa. Good. I am Kapwa brain. Where to go? Not just spawn stones. It's not a lot, no. But hey. 10 points are better than none. You know. Let's do it I thought about doing the job once by myself. Because of memory fucking for the company. Which I'm probably gonna regret. With my luck for the sovereign offhand, but when worst comes to worst, I will simply grunt. I get some other memories from the event, so you know. Don't really have to worry for one time myself going to zero durability. Exists in those, it's a good song. Are both getting boosted and at the same time enhancing his armor. Up, and in a minute I have to just heal again. Start off, I have you. Get it off. Yeah, right after my shift arm be able to reposition. Okay, cool. Directly stop this for the outfit point. He's playing there. Yeah, playing Archer. This thing. I think that's the night that I mean, was like, oh yeah, it doesn't spawn before Ah. Certain time has passed. This. Oh wow! They don't have 2 waves. What? Wait, what the hell? Why the fuck did you spawn it fast again? The boss is also really good source of money, that's basically. First of all, he always gives between 600 and I think 710 trash loot. I've never seen higher than 710. It kinda sucks when you lower like 622. Yeah, that's a bit bad. The thing I really think that PA has to take away from Scotland is to not have like bosses like this. Or the boss to take away, spawn in a few waves. And have the loot, this RNG. Like I get like them having the decent drops out in it, but like going for like 7 to 16 to 710 flash loot. Yeah, if you get like let's say 4 of those bosses with 700, it's 2,800. Get 4 with 600, that's a difference of 400 flash per card. And then the more bosses you can spawn, yeah, you see where this is going, right? It's also the reason why there's oftentimes, or a lot of classes, a really big discrepancy in terms of how much trash they can make, because it just depends on... That's stuff. For example, the reason why... which spot was it? Was it normal forward? No. Check out which spot it was. There was a spot where Nova was really great because you always had event spawn after a certain amount of monster kills. It wasn't RNG, but it was predetermined. If you could so many monsters at that time, it was... And Nova was really fast. Nova was really good. Nova spawned a lot of bosses. Other classes did not. Other classes made no spot in that one. And even then between some Novas there was like a easy effect. You think 1,000? 1,200? Because they just... because some just dropped absolute numbers from the bottom. And this was like up to like 1,000 trash an hour. Which I think is insane. I think that bosses should have a set amount of trash like every other everything else. This is just a topic thing, I'm just really a fan of this, like... Yeah, but if you get like... For max world bosses you make like 26k trash here. But if you don't, you make 5k. Huh? That feels really bad. And I think I'm not the only one that fucking thinks so. So there's that last boss was 622. Oh, last commander. This one's 620. Do less. That is not fun. Good jokes, but it's just dumb. Personally, because, well, yes, I still make money. Because I got less than 70k, and I got less for that bot than for the one before. Oh, sure, I wanted nothing but it. Instead, I left one button playing up in my head. And if this adds up over like an hour. Then this also explains why there's always like a discrepancy of like, let's say, up to 1k that you can get to an hour. It just depends on how much. Is it actually 10k an hour? I would like to say 500. Why am I over to? I would say up to like 500 cash an hour. Yeah. Yeah, let's say, yeah. 500 makes sense, because if you can get, bot spawn, a bot can spawn to get between 600 and 700 crash, and you can spawn it 5 times an hour, or maybe even 10. Yeah, that's where the difference comes from. It's probably a really boring mechanic. Never seen him drop less than 620. Oh, did I? I think he can drop below 620. Well, we'll see next. The spawn of this. If he can drop below. I'll be a bit more focused the last 10 minutes right now. Whoa! And another fucking jump scare. Oh, yeah, I will highlight it. Goddamn it, was that a jump scare? 682, yeah. 62 is like more than the... I forget how loud the redeem for height rating. Yeah, 68 felt more than the last, it's an incredible variance that should not exist. I did this also, but you can spawn like 10 of them. You just lose 800 crash because of stuff like that. That's not actually good. nothing better than pure water. Buy it now. Local store. Just water. Hydrate yourself. I don't know why I went for that. I was thinking with many energies last week to be again. Also the fact that I only slept 4 hours per day. I went to bed at 8:30 AM and I woke up at 12:45. Like 4 hours later. In case you're asking why I went so late to bed, I was watching way too much for World of Warcraft. Next got the kill. Wolf thing he was trying to do. Let's keep an eye on those people because some doesn't like to fucking kill the horses. Good, there's no trash on my horse because I got decent mate and weight limit, but always keep an eye out for those people. But yeah, one of the things I'm definitely gonna look forward next week is the treasure hunt update, where you can get ring piece, telescope piece, map, everywhere else. Except in the spot that you have to grind them. But I also understand it, like it's just weird, like grinding partly for like 400 hours, 450 million an hour is just not good. It's not fun, not good. Not something anybody that is endgame wants to do. So I will just go and country for 400 hours to get the wing key from Alex. I just have to read then how it actually works. From the way they showed it, I don't get it. I have to do with paint or what I have. I don't fucking know because you paint the painting to get it. I don't fucking get it. But then again, you can't really fucking talk the AI translate Korean stuff. Because I just like it when Guardian gets buffed, and then you see like, what was it, big fish mouth as ability, and you're like, yes, big fish mouth. What could the big fish mouth be in terms of ability? If you read the stuff popping up left, what could be big fish mouth? Yes, it's Dragon's Mouth. Big fish mouth, AI translated, is Dragon's Mouth. Why? Because in the Korean version it's using the I think the word for the serpent snake. Basically the for whatever reason it's just like that. I think it's also the Korean version's using not dragon, but like type of, a specific type of dragon, you know? What do we have to do in the West? Wyvern. No, it's a dragon. No, Wyvern. Must not have 4 feet plus wings. Just 2 feet and it's wings out hand. That's a Wyvern. Not a dragon. But now, we in the West, it's a dragon. I'm like, I hate. I know it's not generally the best, but oftentimes you fucking look at anything stuff like you're like, oh that's a dragon, and like, does it look like? Oh that's a wyvern. It's not a dragon. You're describing a wyvern. That's what kind of pedantic about. Maybe it's a dragon. I want it to be a dragon. My favorite dragon is still Monster, the Magala. Which is now an Elder Dragon in Wild. And yes, I would also say that Gormagala is not the traditional dragon. He's a hybrid of Dragon and Vion because Robert Gala actually has, when he has 4 feet, if he runs on all 4, he also uses his wings as hands, because you can see the claws on it. Which is pretty cool, honestly. I think it's pretty cool. Really cool design for a monster. And of course, this is one of my favorite Monster Hunter monsters. He just works so well with that one meme. Because I don't know if people know that, but this is like this meme of, oh, that's a gore. The gore of my comfort character. Gore Megala, you can just say, oh, that's a gore. Comfort character gore, which is pretty funny. You get the meaning. Yeah. I don't want to explain the joke. Explaining jokes is dumb. All the things she said. Such a nice song. No limbo. Yeah, I was wrong. About this hour. Actually, it's Y hour. No, still have 2 minutes. Still have the commander here. Hope it's not lost. There's still hope. Hope always there's love. Hey! I mean, not a limbo, but it's a devil. Last minute was always insanely funny to me. I get like, ah shit, the hour's over. Just why? And then like, yeah, devil. And you don't even expect. It's always so funny to me. Oh no, it's just something I really enjoy seeing. Oh no, but okay. Now, wait. Unless there's a commander spawning after this, then I do the commander, but I don't do this one. Nope, okay. So now let's see how much we made. No, that's my last hour. I made both the spots swirling. So, There's a la la la. You're to me. In a melody. Oh wait. I was auto papping and looking at something. Ah! Go, 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 go. One, you horsey. One. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, give all the Idania seals that I do no longer need. 10. Kaffers bundle, yay! Woohoo! Yay, Kaffers bundle, I'm rich. Wait, what the fuck? Why does my horse look 2D if I do this? I'm sorry for fucking just doing this, but like, did you know that the horse just looks 2D? If you do this, like, I can't be the only one, right? Like, this looks like fucking 2D. If I do that, that's not a 3D horse. That's a 2D horse running in a 3D plane. Och det klappa in händerna. Jag som det glas. Jag var med dansen. Bailando!
I'm Dee, the storage keeper. You can even
Yeah,
store
because
your
I low-walled.
goods here.
That is insane. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, you know. And bailando. Adios. Bailando. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid my favorite person. My favorite streamer. Yeah, is Mr. Rapola. I'm going off for today. Thank you to everyone who joined the stream. And if you like the stream, I hope you follow and join the next one. So we'll be trying to stream much more now. So, goodbye.